CTM stock's been gaining momentum with solid revenue growth and some bullish price action lately, but we jumped into it this morning. We've been actively managing a position and trading it each morning in our community. And if you want to see how we trade plays like this in real time, and make sure you catch the next one, it's the second link down below to watch me trade live. As you can see, it's at this support that's rising. It's got this trend that's starting to develop. The problem here is while the RSI looks like more like a buy, it's right on the 200-day moving average, and the MACD is indicating more of a buy. It still has no indication of a reversal. Now, if we start to see it validate this support, this rising support, we start to see it bounce on this 200-day moving average, then we could potentially see this move play out. And maybe we get some conservative swings would be up to this about $1.35 range. More aggressive, potentially up here to this $1.70 range. Then, of course, the ultra hyper bull case, if we got that type of confirmation, would be previous highs, which would be much more unlikely. But let's take a look. Why is the company starting to gain this momentum? Why is it starting to gain? It was at 25 cents really just back at the end of 2024, started to get some momentum, and this pattern is pretty clear to see. Well, we'll watch and see if it breaks above $1.10. But when you look at the news from Castellum Inc., this is the company. If you guys aren't familiar, Castellum Inc., they have this cybersecurity system that they offer to different government agencies. They also have multiple contracts, some of which are in the $100+ million range. They have their CMMI level 3 appraisal. So essentially, they are having the capability to work with almost any government agency or be able to scale. If you take a look at what they provide, it's cybersecurity, systems engineering, and electronic warfare, as well as program support, data analytics, much more. So they work a little bit in AI. They work with naval air, and they recently signed, outside of some of these smaller contracts and that $100 million contract, they signed this Oasis Plus unrestricted IDIQ. This is a 10-year on-demand contract with the U.S. government to provide services in cybersecurity, national security, and working with the government to essentially help them manage large amounts of data. So we like the company's contracts that they get. They're quite consistent. That's one of the pieces. So we kind of jumped into the technicals. It looks pretty good. We start to see it at that support level, and it looks like it could potentially be a buy if we see it validate and bounce here at this support and possibly continue this trend that we're starting to see develop. Again, be 25 to 50% upside. And when you look at this overall uptrend, it seems like it has a little bit less risk than it does reward, which is good. We want to see something with lower risk that has higher upside potential. So the technicals look fairly good. The news and what we see with the articles that are coming out seem to indicate that they're getting new contracts. When you see contracts ranging from maybe the low millions to getting up to the $100 million price range, those are contracts that you got to pay attention to. This means they're starting to build more of a rapport with the U.S. government, and the U.S. government's willing to give them bigger contracts related to, in this case, intelligence, surveillance, reconnaissance, and targeting programs, but not limited to the maritime patrol. So they're, again, working with naval air systems in this case, and also reconnaissance force family of systems. So why is that something that even would be good to look at? Well, if they're making $100 million contracts here, and you take a look at their market cap, this is why I'm personally watching the company. Their market cap has grown to 89 million. It was just a few weeks ago that it was at 70 million. The financials indicate that, look at the quarter to quarter, $11 million in revenue. That's pretty good for a company that only has an $89 million market cap. Then 11 million in revenue again, 11 million in revenue, and again here 10 million in revenue. Now the net income, maybe it's a little bit, not as much as you'd like to see in a company, but that's maybe one contract away. As we saw them sign that $100 million contract in quarter one, maybe that reflects in the financials here as they report quarter one later. I do think that there's a lot of potential, and some of the new contracts that they're getting would indicate growth. So with that being said, they're a company that's in cybersecurity, and you have to ask yourself, if they're getting government contracts, does it make sense to watch them, or does it mean that they might not get contracts because the government is cutting contracts? The government's deciding we're not going to spend as much. While that's a factor, there's one or two industries that I think the government will not cut spending. In fact, they'll spend more money, and those industries are AI, data, cybersecurity, and intelligence, national security. That is where Castellum Inc. is. And so to me, I don't see them in a position where they're not going to maybe have a good chance to get contracts. I think if they continue to bring value and develop systems that help with the US government customers for their cybersecurity and electronic warfare, as well as some of the intelligence services, then they're going to be in a position where they're going to continue to get those contracts. So I think they're in a good place right now. When it comes to the technicals, again, we'll see if any opportunities present themselves at market open. Like I said, we're actively trading it. We have a position in CTM, and we also will be trading it, possibly adding that position depending on how it reacts at market open. This could be a move that we could see in the near future, but again, we want to watch these indicators closely. If it confirms that it's bouncing, we get more confirmation here, and we start to see some moves that we like and the opportunity presents itself, then most likely we'll be trading it in our market session either tomorrow or on Monday. So again, if you guys want to watch me trade live, it's that second link in the description. We go live there Monday through Friday. We also have our community here, as well as members in there that are getting price targets for all the stocks, as well as different earnings and what's coming up in the near future. If you guys are interested in learning how to invest, if you're just a beginner starting out, I would encourage you to simply take a look. Again, it's that second link down below, and we'll be going live tomorrow at 6:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. If I earned you guys a thumbs up, hit that like button, do consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.